So we'll go from one average team to a terrible team. Pistons average, Red Wings terrible.
They're below average.
They're below average.
Below average.
But, I mean, Red Wings are at a whole nother level
Yeah, sounds like
of
it.
bad when we're talking teams. So we'll start. So the Red Wings are playing hockey games. It's not just football. It's not just basketball. The Red Wings are 10-30-3, and they have 43 games played and only 10 wins. That's where they're at, and it's absolutely terrible. The thing
Didn't they start off by winning like 3 of their
I
first
think
4?
it was like, I think they were 3-1 or something like that. And
3-1,
people were
yeah.
so pumped.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
this is the year.
It's what the Tigers do.
Yeah,
I know,
right?
We're always excited.
Every
So-
year.
The sad part where we're at with the Red Wings is they have a minus 73 goal differential. So what I want to do real quick is I want to set second place is the San Jose Sharks, and I'm curious if you guys can guess where that
Wait.
number is.
Second to worst.
Yes, second to worst that I saw. I
And
think it was today.
You said ours was negative 73.
Negative 73.
There's this
So I'm going to set
50.
it 50,
47.
I'm going to go with 43.
29.
Oh
Get
my.
out.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Isn't that terrible?
Whoa.
The Red Wings are minus 73 in
That's
goal
an incredible
differential.
stat. We should mark this down.
Somebody double check me on that. That's what I saw like right before we started. I was like, I'm pretty confident. I still looked at all of them, but San Jose Sharks at minus 29 is second worst in goal differential, and Red Wings are minus 73. They're absolutely terrible.
Wow.
But
Gotta win the lottery.
they're playing hard.
Oh, that's respectable.
And, I'm probably just a hockey guy, but I enjoy watching them still.
No, you are just a hockey guy.
Okay. So you guys don't watch them, but
That's like me being excited about the Pistons right now.
yeah, right. They're really bad, but they kept it within 20 the other day, and it was a really good game. Boy,
But that one guy was skating backwards, so that was
he
awesome.
did really good. Hronik
Have you seen this
his
guy?
numbers aren't
He
there.
goes backwards.
Hronik's numbers aren't there, but he's the rookie of the year for the state of Michigan for some reason. Sounds about right. So, some rumors that are going around. People are talking about how Blashill's not going to survive. I mean, surprise, surprise.
Does that become more evident as time goes on here?
It's just a waiting game.
Is it?
It's
Yeah.
basically when is the trigger going to be pulled?
Well, it's not Stevie Y's choice anyway, so
Yeah, it's not his guy, and like it's
peace.
it just can't work. And some stuff coming out with the media saying that psychologically, the Red Wings are not doing well because of Blashill. Is the way I thought I read the article. Micah, do you have the quotes there?
Yeah. So this is from Mike Milbury. He says, quote, Jeff Blashill has a big job to do, which is evident.
Yeah.
He follows it up with
Thanks, Mike.
follows it up
Good
with
one.
oh boy. Follows it up with, quote, when you've lost 19 of your previous 22 games, that's a dangerous place to be psychologically and emotionally for a young team.
Okay.
Thanks,
All
Mike.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mike.
Expert analysis.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's getting paid to talk this. We're not even getting paid to do this.
Oh, wow. That was terrible.
We're not talking about you, Micah, just so you
Oh,
know.
the
We're talking about
Milbury.
Mike
Yeah, thank
Milbury.
you.
All right.
Thank
Just
you.
want to make that clear for the listeners and viewers and everybody.
Okay, calm down, Sam.
That's what I called you, Mike, right?
Yeah, no.
That was Lloyd Carday.
That's right,
Yeah, that was a good one. Look, his back's against the wall. He's got a terrible roster to work with. You can't blame Blashill, but he's not doing the job. It's not pretty. They need to cut this guy loose. And actually, Predators. His brain escapes, or his name escapes me right now. Predators-
Laviolette?
Yeah, Laviolette was just fired from the Predators earlier today, and I feel like that's the perfect Yzerman, perfect guy to bring
Next
in
guy.
to be the next guy for the Red Wings.
Really?
I do think so. Yeah, I think he would be a great fit.
Peter, right?
Yeah, Peter Laviolette. Laviolette.
He's a great coach.
He is a good coach. He's proven. I'm not sure he's won a Stanley Cup or not, but he's in it. He builds good teams, and it's just what you want in an NHL coach. So keep an eye on that name. One player that I want to bring up before we kind of talk about a few other things is Zadina. I think he's playing pretty well. His time on the ice is going up. His production, he's only got 4 goals, 6 assists, and 10 points, but he's only played in 18 games, 2 power play goals, which is nice. I like what I'm seeing from him. Now that he's getting this time and he's not worried about getting sent up, getting sent down, he can just play his game.
Yep.
He's playing really well with what he has around him here.
Yep.
Like, I'm curious what your thoughts are on Zadina here.
When he's scoring, he's exciting.
Yeah.
He really is. I mean, if you've seen his last goal that we posted on our Instagram,
Smokes, that was a beautiful shot.
it was an absolutely stunning shot. Go check it out.
I think we lost him over there.
Besides just the one goal we're
Who gets talking?
focused in on, Philip Zadina.
Yeah.
Okay, this guy has the potential to be a star player for this team for years to come.
Yeah,
he does.
Yeah, I think he's got it.
He's got
But
the tangibles.
he's,
He
you know,
needs a supporting cast. He does.
similar to Cash's that we were
Yes.
talking about earlier. It's
Yep.
like, yeah, he's a very good player, has all the skill in the world, but he needs a supporting cast, and that's what I mean. That's hockey in a nutshell.
Yep.
You always have to have that supporting cast, but it's like he needs somebody there, and they need to give him that opportunity as well because he does have a couple players, with Bertuzzi, Larkin, Fabry's playing well. You got a couple other guys that are playing decent enough. Like, put him up with them, give them just throw him to the wolves basically, and see what you got with him.
Yep.
I really like what I'm seeing with him. I hope he does not get sent down because he does not deserve it.
Keep him up.
Yeah, especially with the Griffins struggling. That was another thing that I thought was worth bringing up before we move on.
They're bad, aren't
It's
they?
really not a whole lot to talk about with the Red Wings, but
No, but
they're
yeah, they
14,
are bad,
19,
though.
and 2. So they have 32 points, and they're last in their division. I mean, what in the world happened? This was supposed to be a very deep Griffins team that's supposed to, be at the top of their division, be competitive, not only to make the playoffs, but to win in the playoffs and win this whole thing outright. Their goaltending has been rough, which we all
Yeah.
knew it was going to happen. And
Yep.
it's been disappointing with Larson, but it's disappointing that they're not developing because they do have some young talent down there that's not doing the job. So,
It's almost becoming alarming with the amount of talent we know we have.
yeah,
I don't know what's going on.
yeah,
It's not good.
no, it's ugly to see, but we just want. There's really not much more to talk about. It's just we're all waiting to see who's healthy at the trade deadline. Who can we get? What can we get? Is basically what we're looking
Exactly.
at. Can we get more assets? Can we continue to build this thing? Because that's what we need, and we need to win this freaking lottery. Is what we need to do. That is what will what's the word I'm looking for? Escalate the rebuild, propel,
Propel us
Improve.
into the future.
improve the rebuild.
Accelerate.
I don't know. It's a new year.
Accelerate.
It's a new year.
It's a great word.
So
Thank you.
we're gonna move on to, the state of my sports. We're all gonna have our resolution, our New Year's resolution for our teams here, for ourselves as fans, I guess. So Micah, so first of all, did we have any real New Year's resolutions that you guys did? Did anybody do any of those?
No, I did not.
No.
My
Ryan?
understanding is that you're drinking only juice currently.
That was supposed to be hush hush, but yeah, I'm on a little juice cleanse.
Why
that-
did you tell me if it's supposed to be hush hush?
for our listeners.
Oh, well now they know.
You know what?
So you're drinking only juice?
That's just for just to reset the metabolism.
Sure.
My
Nice.
New
Beach
Year's
bod in
resolution, my New Year's resolution for this year is I'm going to make myself a morning person. I am the grumpiest person in the world in the morning. Like, I cannot wake up. I wake up and I'm angry at everything in sight. So what I'm doing, even on weekends, I'm setting my alarm for 6 or 6:30, right in that little, and
Whoa.
that's my goal, is to wake up at 6 or 6:30 every day.
You're normally up that early though, aren't you?
Not
On
anymore.
weekdays? No.
Not anymore.
No.
And I got into a bad habit of waking up 30 minutes before I'm supposed to be at work, so I'm just rushing. I don't get to spend that time with
Oh,
the
it's
family. It's
Totally how I am.
I can't do
Join
that.
the club.
see,
That makes
that's
me
who I
really
am, and that's
angry.
what I'm trying
Yeah.
to avoid. Is I want to be the person that wakes up and intentional with my family, my kids, and then easily go off to work. And that's my resolution, is to work towards being a morning person.
I'm a lot happier doing that than I was when I used to have to oh crap.
Yeah.
I gotta go. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good resolution.
Thank
I
you.
like that.
yeah, it's solid. I might
It's a
steal
good
that.
one.
Yeah.
I'm not a resolution
Hey,
guy, but I
weekends-
think I'll just do that.
Weekends we'll do that together.
Yeah.
It's not really a resolution. It's just a goal of mine. And
Oh,
I have
yeah.
a whole list of stuff that
Just
I
for
want to
the
be better
year.
at.
You guys
but
can
I was
easily do
just
it together.
Yeah.
Just sleep in the same bed, do the whole thing.
pretty close. So
We could set an alarm, just one alarm for the two of us.
yeah, that'll work great. So
That's
sorry,
what
Mike.
she said.
Yeah, there we go.
It doesn't make sense because it's two guys.
Didn't.
So Mike, what is your New Year's resolution for the Michigan sports? You have one?
Can we not start with me?
Everybody said they don't want to be started with. I'm supposed to go last.
Wait, I'd rather
I'll
do
start.
a personal one.
All right,
rather
Kyle's
than a
gonna
sports
start.
one.
All
Mine
right.
is a simple one. When March Madness rolls around, I'm not going to pick Michigan State to win it all in every single bracket that I fill out.
That's fair. That's
And
really
I know
fair.
it sounds small, but it's been a good number of years of me doing that, and I shouldn't be doing it.
So you need to prove it. We need to get a picture
Yeah.
of your main bracket,
yeah, okay.
whatever it is, and
We're
then
doing a bracket challenge, aren't we?
oh yeah,
we
perfect.
have to. We
Yeah, we
have to
should.
do a bracket.
Oh yeah.
challenge.
So on that one, if you do not pick Michigan State, I think they'll probably win it.
That's my concern.
Ooh.
And then
And then you have no
Oh.
bragging rights for picking. them.
Reverse psychology
Right.
sports
I'm gonna
version.
pick Spartans to win it all.
I've just been talked out of my own resolution. And I'll go back on it immediately.
Yeah. All right. So Ryan, do you have? If you guys don't have one, that's fine. I can just go.
No, but you know what? I don't know.
You have
I'm
one?
sitting here thinking about it, and I've been wanting to do something like a sprint triathlon for a long time.
Okay.
And I've just never done it. I don't know. I'm just kind of winging it right now, but I think maybe that's cool. I might do that.
Sprint triathlon.
Yeah, you know what I'm-
Sounds terrible.
No, it's
I'm
like
just gonna be waking up early.
well, it's like
That's
it's
all-
like
that's
one
me.
of those. You swim like 800 meters or something,
Okay.
right? And then you bike.
Oh,
Oh.
You bike like 20 miles,
good
and then
grief.
you run a 5K.
Oh, that's not terrible.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that bad. We should do it together.
I'm down.
Yeah, we'll wake up together and we'll
Let me
do
cut
stuff
this
like that
out
together.
and mark where this is so nobody else hears it. No, we should. That'd be fun. Do you have like a sports related, like Michigan sports related one?
Yeah, sorry, I thought these had to be sports related.
Michigan sports related was.
Well, that's what I just did.
You
No, you
just
killed it.
threw
You
Ryan
did
under
good.
the bus. Good
No,
job.
I didn't.
no,
I mean,
no.
I-
I asked.
I'm thinking
this-
Lloyd Carr
yeah, I s-
probably.
I asked Michigan sports related, and then I asked personal ones as well. So if you have
Oh,
a
okay.
personal one, that's great too.
I don't.
Do I have a Michigan sports related? You know what I want to do is I want to get out to my local high school baseball alumni team and watch them a few games.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I want
Very
to get I want to
good.
get out to Kennewick Hills High School and
It's a good one.
watch the baseball team a little bit.
Yeah, I like it.
Did you guys all go to Kennewick Hills?
We did. We did indeed.
Is that okay, or is that
Yeah.
No,
embarrassing?
I just asked. I didn't
You
know if
seem
you all
like-
went together.
Yeah,
feel
where'd
like-
you go, loser?
Grabbins Christian.
Ah, you're one of them.
I am.
Makes sense.
It's better than Rockford, though.
That's true.
That's true. Anything's better than Rockford.
Yeah.
Just kidding, guys. Micah, do you have a Michigan sports resolution?
I got a couple different ones. One is to not be such a damn homer when it comes to Michigan football season. I just bought in. I drank way too much Kool-Aid this past season, but
Yeah.
kind of rightfully so. And I just want to tame it this year. You know, just please surprise me. You know, by the time fall comes around. But Ryan just kind of stole my thunder a little bit. I want to do a little bit more high school related stuff. I want to go to some more high school hockey games, especially. I think I'm going to start that off in a few weeks, bringing my son Max to a Jenison and Kennewick game, maybe two of them. I think I already put them in the calendar, and my wife said, "Are you going to 2 games?" Yeah, I might be going to 3 or 4. We'll
Yeah.
see. But yeah, just more high school related things. You know, get back to the roots of kind of where I left off in sports.
Cool. Yeah. So my resolution for this year, and this is kind of a big one for me, is to not overly buy into Michigan football. I feel like every year I listen to Micah and I listen to the media and I listen to everybody telling me that this guy's going to be good, this guy's going to be great, and this team's a true contender. I'm done until they prove me wrong by beating Ohio State and being a true Big Ten contender. I'm not going to buy. I'm going to love this team. I'm going to do everything I can to still love them and nourish them with my words.
This is the weirdest
But
thing ever.
but I am not going to truly allow myself to emotionally buy in. I'm
As
not
long
going
as-
to let myself get let down again and again and again. I'm done with it.
Right.
And,
You're not going to get
to
emotionally
kinda-
attached to the
Sure
relationship.
you
Exactly. I'm just
continue
gonna
to
sit.
nourish
I'm just gonna
them
sit and enjoy
with
it.
your words.
Hold on. Are you gonna
Words-
breastfeed them?
Yeah, really.
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm going to just. I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm not going to get angry. No,
Right.
I'm not. You guys. That is my goal. Is to just sit back and enjoy what is in front of me. Which I think I did a good job with that this year. I think I was a little more.
You did a terrible job with that.
Yeah, I
Yeah, you
probably
did a terrible.
I think you
What-
picked them every single game.
But I
He did a better job than I
no, I
did.
picked them to lose in Notre Dame, which I was wrong.
Okay.
Thank you, Kyle.
I was right.
King Kyle.
Um,
But I have a
what episode is this? 37.
37.
I gotta make a quick note of that for when August rolls around.
Yeah, episode 37. So that's my goal. Is I'm going to go in cautiously with the University of Michigan and just sit back and enjoy it. Not get my expectations too high. Just sit and watch. and
Amen.
Hope.
You'll enjoy that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's close to what Micah said too. Same
Yeah, I
thing.
feel like I
yeah.
told him that before we started recording. And he probably
You don't have to throw Mike under the bus to make yourself feel better.
Yeah, you're right. But I have a resolution for the University of Michigan as well that I think they should do. So
Be better.
that as well. But
Get a
I think
quarterback.
I like
so.
that.
Basically,
Nourish them with your words.
yeah, exactly. So,
But
I
don't
fe-
get attached
I feel like-
emotionally.
I feel like the Harbaugh era is at a point where they need to lose what they started with. So they came in saying, "Who's got it better than us? We have like you're coming to Michigan because there's no better place to go. You're coming here and you're being successful because that's what we do." That is completely false from what we've seen so far. This and the players adopt and like have that mentality. I feel like everybody's like, "Well, we're actually better." Like we even saw it going into the game against Alabama. It's like, "Well, we deserve this. We deserve that." No, shut up. Go out there and earn it. So I want to stop hearing about who's got it better than us at University of Michigan. I want to stop being told how good we're going to be. I want these players to come in and be like, "No, I'm coming here because I want to prove to be good, not come here because it's good." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like you're
This
not
is
going
powerful.
to you're not going to Michigan
This is good.
to be good. You're going to Michigan to make Michigan good. And everybody has that exact opposite like
Flip that
yeah,
paradigm.
flip it because they're into it and they're completely wrong. All these players have these same attitudes, and I'm sick of it. And I feel like that is the root of the problem. And I think Jim Harbaugh is part of that because he does put on that mantra and he does use that as a rallying cry, which is fine at times. But no, put that away. It's done. That was the last decade.
Yeah.
Go into this and be like, no, we're proving people wrong now. We were wrong about ourselves. Now we're going there to prove that we were right and not we're right because we're Michigan.
You know to write
We're
the
not Michigan, for God's sakes. We have
okay,
to prove
Brady.
it. But I
Brady
feel like that's
Hoke,
kind of
yeah.
turned into it.
Yeah, for sure. To ride the coattails of that, a lot of these Ohio State players this year and the past couple years have said something along those lines that they don't think that the Michigan players actually feel and take that particular rivalry
Yeah,
to a new level.
I'm not even just talking about that rivalry. I'm
No, I
talking about
know.
in general. Like, stop having that attitude and come in with the attitude of we're earning it. We don't deserve this. We don't deserve that. We are earning this. We are earning that. So that's where I want Michigan to be this year in 2020 going into this decade.